Good evening to all my dear parents and to one and all who joined me live. I hope you and your families are doing well. Your presence itself shows how deeply you care about your child's growth and happiness. वैदिक फैमिली की तरफ से आप सभी को राखी त्योहार की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। मैंने सोचा क्यों ना हम कुछ बातें किया जाए आज। मेरी कुछ मन की बातें आप तक पहुंचाऊं। So I thought I'll have a meeting with you. You are your child's first teacher, the first guide they look up to. The love, discipline, and values you give at home shape them far more than any textbook can do. In school, we continue that journey, adding knowledge, skill, and experiences that help them to grow into confident, capable, and compassionate individuals. We are partners in this beautiful mission. Now the periodic tests are over and everybody will be relaxed with a mixed feeling of emotions. Relaxed because the exams are over, anxious and curious to know about the child's performance. That's why I felt this would be the right time to reach out and connect with all of you. I meet few parents who usually visit the school or those whom I personally call. I thought instead of waiting for the PTM, why not I connect with all of you virtually? A session to share with you all what is in my mind, what we have observed, and more importantly, what we are planning ahead for our students' growth. Considering the present situation, one thing we must all understand that our children need to learn every aspects of life, not just academics, but how to face challenges, setback, and struggles. Right now, you parents are the strongest support, and that's beautiful. But we must also prepare them for the day when we may not be always there to hold their hand. Life is not very smooth. There are so many challenges, and in every stage of life, they must know how to stand on their own. I'll request the parents to be strong by heart. Let your children experience struggle, difficulty, and even failure. It may hurt in the short term, but it will make them emotionally strong, responsible, and self reliant in the long run. Today, we are seeing increase in the issues like anxiety, depression, emotional breakdown. It's not that the children are weak, but because we have not trained the children to face the real life situations. Let's not protect them from every fall. Instead, let's teach them how to get back up. Today, childhood has become increasingly mechanical. From the age of just 3, many children are burdened with the weight of adults' expectations. Parents want them to be number one in every field, to succeed at all the cost, and to carry the dreams of the parents. In this fast paced life, we often forget one thing that children need space and time to grow, and that also naturally, emotionally, and joyfully. Most children now wait for the weekends. क्यों पता है? Just to spend a little time with their parents. And many a times हम क्या करते हैं? उस टाइम पे हम या तो उन्हें डिनर ले जाते हैं या थोड़ा आउटिंग करा देते हैं. But we are missing the simple moments that matter most to them. And that is our company, our time, our feeling, our love. No matter how busy we are, we need to spend a few meaningful minutes with our children. Every day, sit with them, open their notebooks, ask them what happened in the class, not just how much they scored, but what they learned, what they enjoyed, or even what made them sad. The child will have lot many things to tell you. It will boost a strong bond and that will help the child to be more attached to you. Providing all the latest gadgets to the child is not love. It is a way we are diverting them from the normal life and from the reality of life. Instead, give them your time, your words, and your presence. It will definitely help the child. Every child must be allowed to play at least 1 hour minimum. Not the mobile games, but the ground. Physical games are not just fun, they build discipline, decision making, focus, and of course, good health. Just 1 hour a day, outdoor play can make a big difference in the child's behavior, mood, and confidence. Together, let's raise not just successful students, but strong human beings for the future who will be confident and ready to overcome all the challenges which comes on their way. Now let me come to the academics, the most important aspects, and I'll start it with a short story. Once there was a man who planted two seeds. One was of fern and the other was the bamboo seed. He gave equal care to both. The fern sprouted quickly and grew beautifully, but the bamboo seed had no sign of growth. 6 months passed. There was no sign in the bamboo seed. The man was a bit disappointed, but he kept watering it day after day without losing hope. In the seventh month, finally a tiny shoot appeared, and within just few months, the bamboo grew stronger and it became 80 feet tall. What was happening all that time? The bamboo was silently developing strong roots that could support its height and strength in the years to come. When a principal is talking to you, how could I leave the academics and the periodic test? As you have noticed, this time there was a change in the examination pattern. The question papers were designed at a level that matches the standard of any big schools in India, following the CBSE evaluation guidelines. The marks may appear to be lower, but when compared to what you were seeing earlier, many a times parents do come to me and say, my child in the primary classes used to score 100%, but as he progresses, his percentage is decreasing. Have you ever thought why does it happens? It's because as the subjects becomes more complex, the student need to grasp the conceptual aspects of the subject. And that is exactly what we are aiming for with this new assessment pattern. We have the centralized system of preparation of question paper, the centralized system of evaluation. जब आपको पता है कि आपके टीचर किस तरीके का आंसर आपसे एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं तो आप उस तरीके को बहुत जल्दी अपना लेते हैं बट जब हम बोर्ड एग्जाम देते हैं आपने देखा होगा कि हम क्वेश्चन पेपर कहीं से आता है चेकिंग कोई और करता है तो जो मार्क्स हम एक्सपेक्ट करना चाहते हैं वो मिलता है कि नहीं कई बार नहीं मिलता है तो क्यों ना हम इस प्रैक्टिस को शुरू से किया जाए सो वी आर फोकसिंग ऑन बिल्डिंग ए डीप अंडरस्टैंडिंग and critical thinking in the child. The students must be able to answer any type of question which comes from the syllabus which is going to come in the examination. Now, if I correlate the story with the examination, just like the bamboo, our students too are in the phase where strong foundations are being laid. The change in the exam pattern, the dip in the marks, it might feel like a setback but in reality, it is the beginning of a deeper learning. They are not just memorizing anymore, they are beginning to understand, to think, and to grow. You know what happens? When you fall, you will learn. Not only you, but all those who are associated with you. When a child scores less mark, the child will be a bit worried. But more worried will be the teachers and the parents as they are answerable for the low marks. So trust me, it will definitely bring a positive change. Even if the marks might be seem lower this time, it's a positive change in the long run. This is going to help the student in the next exam as they will have a clear understanding of the new exam pattern. We have already started identifying the areas where the students may need additional help. We have also categorized the students who have shown weaker results, and we have set a plan in place of that. We will be offering structured remedial classes tailored to the needs of the student, with my teachers providing additional support to ensure that no student is left behind. This extra support will help them to strengthen their concepts and to improve the upcoming examination. We are committed to providing all the resources necessary for the student to succeed. You know what happens when we change from the normal routine? It becomes a bit tough for us to adopt, but very soon we start liking it. If you remember, when the e-money system was introduced, majority of the Indians were not ready to accept and they were very dissatisfied. But now you see, even the street vendors are using the scanners. Same way, change of pattern may not be accepted now, but later on, it is going to help your world a lot. From Monday, we are starting the remedial classes for the students. For that, I need the cooperation of all the parents. For the child, we may have to stay back with the teacher so that extra personal guidance can be provided to the low scorers. I also get many phone calls from the parents that the students find difficulty in learning the big answers. I assure all my dear parents that the problem will be taken care by my teachers and they will help the child to learn it. Moving on to some operational aspects. I'm aware that there were some issues with the transport department recently. We have worked very hard to resolve most of these concerns, and I'm pleased to say that the majority of the issues have been sorted out. However, there are still one or two minor issues left, but we are committed to completing those fixes as soon as possible. मैं आपको यहाँ पर एक और बात बताना चाहूँगी. We have started providing the bus routing system. The parent can sit at home and can see the position of the bus so that your child's safety and comfort is taken care. Regarding the hostel, I want to assure you that we have made several positive changes. One of the key improvement is that students are now monitored through cameras. That also to ensure their safety. And we have simplified the calling system so that you can stay in connect with your child more easily. Any new system, as I said, comes with its initial challenges. We understand that there were some teething problems when we introduced the new calling system. We are confident that everyone becomes more familiar with the process. Things will run smoothly and you will be more satisfied with the system overall. I want to emphasize that all steps that we are taking are in the best interest of our students. Every change, every decision is made keeping in mind the long-term development and growth of our children. We truly believe that our efforts will make a significant difference in the academic and personal growth of the students. However, for these changes to be effective, we need your continued cooperation and support. Now, when we talk about the academics, one thing I would like to add. Now it has become a trend that we send our students for tuitions. Of course, the life of the child you see. Morning, the child gets up, come to school, goes back home, going to tuition, coming back, and then again preparing for the next day. Where is the child getting time to have self study? जब हम आपके साथ बैठते हैं या आप हमको पढ़ाते हैं, पढ़ाने वाला सिर्फ पढ़ाएगा. पढ़ने के लिए तो बच्चे को टाइम देना है ना. And that time we are not giving. So why we should send the child for tuitions? Rather, let the child have self-study system. So please parents, आपसे एक request है. If the child is facing any difficulty, let the child get it clarified in the school. Let the child stay back and get it cleared. We are ready to help out so that the child gets sufficient time to have self-study. This year, for the first time, we introduced the Junior Student Counseling School. We have started Interactler, organizing community programs. In the days to come, you will see a lot many activities for the students, which will not only boost their intelligence, but also help them to have a strong personality. We successfully organized Udan. Very soon, we will be going to have Vismon. All this provides a platform for the students to grow and develop their personality. This year, I am very happy to inform you that our students are participating in the CBSE cluster in skating, badminton, athletics, kho cricket, table tennis, and basketball. We are providing them the opportunity to go out and explore their talent. Even the students went for dance and music competitions too. Changes can be uncomfortable at first, especially when we are pushed out of our comfort zone. But I am confident that these changes will lead to better outcomes for the students in the future days. Our vision is very simple to prepare children for life, not just for exams. We want them to be thinkers, problem solvers, and above all, good human beings. This can only happen when school and home work hand in hand. If children see unity between the parents and teachers, they feel secure, motivated, and ready to give their best. We also believe in developing their social skill, emotional strength, and moral values. The world they are growing up is full of opportunities, but at the same time, full of challenges. Together, we can equip them with their resilience, empathy, and the courage to follow their dreams. Dear parents, we encourage you to stay involved, not just in academic, but in your child's everyday learning journey. Celebrate their small achievements, listen to their thoughts, guide them gently when they are stuck. Let's give them the space to explore, make mistakes, and learn because that is how true growth happens. Before I close, I want to thank each one of you for your trust and support. You inspire us to keep raising the bar in education. Let's keep this bond strong with open communication, mutual respect, and shared dreams for our children's success. Together, let's promise that we will not only prepare them to earn a living, but also to live a life of purpose, kindness, and pride. Thank you for being with us in this wonderful journey of shaping the future. Good night.